Well, hello there. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back to this nonsense. Yes, I'm ranking every single Green Day song to an extent, but every single Green Day song, more or less. Left you off on a real doozy because this is a decision that'll hurt me no matter what I pick because these are both phenomenal songs. If you watch the last one, like I said, I ended it, and yeah, I sure hope that you got your votes in on which one I was going to pick because I'm still not entirely certain myself. You know what? I'm gonna treat it like a band-aid, one motion right off, letter bomb. At least now that a choice like that's out of the way, like things kind of fold and fall into place. Like Minority, Lights Out, X Kid, like it's they're making it easy. Like you lied or you irritate me. It's you lied every time. Rusty James or Pop Rocks and Coke. I Pop Rocks and Coke. Believe it or not, that was one of the very first songs I ever learned how to play on guitar. But Rusty James, it hits. Jesus of Suburbia demo over Pop Rocks and Coke. I think I'd be silly if I chose that. But I don't feel silly about choosing it now. Road to Acceptance over Jinx. I have to give it to Road to Acceptance. And I have to give it to Jaded. I know I kind of did Jaded dirty a few times in the last video, but I'll give it its flowers now while it's still in the running. So Worry Rock or Pulling Teeth. I'm giving it to Pulling Teeth. Huh. Huh. We might have to stop the video again while I think about this. No, I'm kidding. I'm not stopping the recording again. I'm gonna let it try to do its thing. I'll try to go for another 30 minutes or so. Hopefully it won't take too long to get at least, I want to get at least halfway before I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to record anymore. I'll give it to Worry Rock, but I'm giving FOD to over Grouch. And I'm going to give it to the Grouch over Wild One, but it's Dry Ice over Wild One as well. And Wild One over I Want to Be on TV. And I flat out don't remember you, so we're going on TV. Reject or Graffiti. I have a bigger soft spot in my heart for Graffiti over Reject, although both songs are great. As evidenced by me picking Reject right about now. Two covers back to back. I kind of prefer their cover of Knowledge over that one. And we already went on a whole spiel about how I'm not the biggest fan of that. Fancy Sauce, yes. Know Your Enemy over Fuck Time, though. And, we're getting awfully profane here. If I were monetized on YouTube, I'm no longer monetized. I'll give it to Fuck Time. It's a bit more fun of a number. And also, I'm pretty sure it's, like, not a demo. I think Father of All Motherfuckers is just, like, flat out Billy's demo that they just put on the album. And because Butch Walker's a bit of a hack. Who wrote Holden Caulfield or I Was There? I'm giving it to I Was There. But Holden Caulfield over that. Extraordinary Girl over Father to His Son. The emotional weight of Father to His Son hits a bit stronger than that. But, yeah, and that's pretty easy, I feel. Last Night on Earth or Just Another Year? Last Night on Earth. Wow, that's a lot. Nope. East Jesus Nowhere. I'll give it to that, yeah. Fever over Wow, That's Loud. You know what? I'm giving it to Fever. Yep. Everyone's breaking down. Yep. Fell for You or Scumbag. I'm giving it to Fell for You, believe it or not. I'm adjusting my mic. So if you hear any mic sounds, no, you don't. And, yep, the microphone didn't unplug itself. So thank you, baby Jesus. I'll give it to Take Back. Sweet Children over Scumbag. I don't think so. Geek Stink Breath over Sweet Children. I do think so. But Sweet Children mogs that, and I'll give it to this because it's like an actual song. Like you kind of forced my hand here. Prosthetic head or when it's time? I'm giving it to prosthetic head. Full on Jesus of Suburbia versus when it's time. I'm giving it to Jesus of Suburbia. But when it's time destroys that. Platypus I Hate You destroys that. But I'm thinking that. I Want to Be Alone. Yep. Judge's Daughter or Words I Might Have Hate. I'm giving it to the Judge's Daughter. I'm giving it to her. Like and subscribe, you guys. Ballad of Wilhelm, Fink versus Words I Might Have Ate. As much as I stand Fink, I'm giving it to Words I Might Have Ate. But I'm giving it to him now. Outsider or Peacemaker. I'll give it to Peacemaker, but I don't know. Private L or Outsider. Private L. King for a Day. Nope. Espionage over King for a Day. Yep. Working Class Hero over King for a Day. I don't know about that one. Fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Novocaine. That hurts. I might need some Novocaine after that because that hurt. Redundant over Having a Blast? I don't think so. But it will be over Ordinary World. But Ordinary World over See the Light. See the Light over Hishinka. Hishinka definitely over Why Do You Want Him? Still Breathing or Goodnight Adeline. You are doing very mean things to me, and I don't know if I appreciate it. I wish you would take a little bit of a break from trying to hurt me personally. We've just met, so I don't know why you're doing this to me. I'll give it to Still Breathing, though. Goodnight, Adeline, yep. Hearts Collide over Fashion Victim. Forever. Fashion Victim over Forever Now. Suffocate over Forever Now. I can't imagine picking Strangeland over anything that isn't an acoustic track. Rest. Yep. Babs. Yep. Uptight. Yeah. Full on Homecoming over Horseshoes and Hand Grenades? No. I mean, You Sleep is over a full Homecoming? No, we're not. I love it when situations like this occur. I swear to God, once fucking Black Eyeliner and Church on Sunday come together, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna have to give the flowers to the actual song. And all the time over the demo. Still, Hold On or Scattered. It's Scattered. When I Come Around, yeah, I'm on. Hold On. Don't Want to Fall in Love. I'll do Walk Away. In the end, it's not Underdog. It might be Underdog. Outlaws or Stray Heart. It's going to be Outlaws, but it hurts to have to choose. This one hurts a little less because Insomniac, but it's Stray Heart. Favorite Son over Women. Jar over Favorite Son, yep. Jackass over Favorite Son, yep. Susie Chapstick over Hitchin' a Ride. Brothers and sisters, I'm Hitchin' a Ride. Sweet 16, no. I'm a Sweet 16 defender, but Susie Chapstick is yep. Sweet 16 over that. I'm going to pick Holy Toledo over Saviors, and Saviors over Don't Leave Me. And Fuck Off over Don't Leave Me. But, oh, dear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I felt a chill run down my spine at this decision. I'm giving it to Paper Lanterns, but I'm giving it to Wake Me Up When September Ends. At least now we're back to things falling into place. Sugar Youth over Warning, but it's marginal. Warning over Paradise. Panic Song over Stewart in the Avenue. You are actually trying to get me to cry, and it's kind of working. I'm just not going to do it on video. Not again. I've learned my mistake from the last time. I'm going to pick Stewart in the Avenue. Rotting over Panic Song, no. It's Panic Song. Revolution Radio over Rotting, no. God, no. Rotting every day. Good Riddance over Rev Rad. Never Here Comes the Cock. Never Here Comes the Cock. Never Here Comes the Cock. It might be Here Comes the Cock. Waiting or Coming Clean, it's Waiting. Burnout over coming clean. It's gotta be coming clean. It's gotta be burnout. And it's gotta be somewhere now. Best thing in town. Best thing around. Disappearing boy. I hate where it falls into place and then it kind of just like it stumbles down the steps and then you get choices like that. Sassafras Roots or Boulevard of Broken Dreams? I'm going to give it to Boulevard of Broken Dreams. And I'm going to give it to Bobby Socks. But I'm not giving it to Troublemaker. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Stay the night or at the library. It's staying the night. It's at the library. We're staying the night at the library. Like, this is a lock-in. Tired of Waiting for You or Makeout Party. I kind of don't really fuck with either of them, but I'm going to give it to Makeout Party. Blood, Sex, and Booze. Okay, yeah. So one for the Razorbacks or Basket Case. I feel like 99% of the people watching these videos are going to say Basket Case. I'm giving it to one for the Razorbacks and one of my lies. But it kind of clears Baby Eyes. But Baby Eyes clears Oh Love. And so does St. Jimmy. Not Stay Young. I'm sorry about that. Only of you. I give it to Stay Young over Ashley only because Ashley is just dog shit. No One Knows over Amanda every time. Arbited Shanks over Amanda every time. This is actually a little bit difficult. I think I'm going to give it to Tacoma City. I put on the spot, I'm giving it to Tacoma City. Honestly, I can't imagine a world where I pick Oh Yeah over anything that isn't like Song of the Century. What's Her Name over Black Eyeliner? Oh, I'm going to need a minute. Honestly, I'm giving it to Black Eyeliner. Yeah, please don't hurt me. If you do hurt me, just like hurt me softly. I'm a very fragile man. And some of these decisions are like actually pulling teeth. And I'm not talking about the song, but I'm also kind of talking about the song. Corvette Summer, it slams in the whip. Stab you in the heart or lots of control. Lots of control. Living in the 20s, nope. Stab you in the heart. And a quick one while he's away. I do appreciate that cover. I think it's a bit underrated. 86 over Tightwad Hill. This is less painful to me. Brat, okay. Nuclear Family. I feel like this is like such a marginal choice. I'm going Tightwad. But definitely Nuclear Family over that. Not 21 Guns. I will be smashing it like Belushi. And I will be do da 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 da. Chrissy Road. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. American Idiot over Maria. Murder City over Maria. I'm giving it to Allison. All right, Maria, you finally got your choice. You finally got picked. We're playing dodgeball. Where are we? The waiting. I feel like it's not going to be One-Eyed Bastard. I can't stand that song. Little Boy Named Trina, Last of the American Girls, Last of the American Girls, Desensitized. I'll do Little Boy Named Train. No, that one was actually an easy choice. I don't know why I was thinking. Oh, come on. Am I really about to pick the fucking intro song? Am I really about to pick Song of the Century for once? Because I don't fucking like Christian's Inferno at all. But it's an actual song. Like, I get it. We can argue semantics any other day of the week. But right now, it's... I hate you. I'm picking Song of the Century. Okay, well, finally, now we got an easy choice. Easy choice. Jigsaw falling into place. Just like Tom York once said. Yeah, it's going to be No Pride every time. Brutal Love over Brain Stew. Brain Stew over 409. 409 over State of Shock. She's a Rebel over State of Shock. State of Shock over My Generation, though. It's not Let Yourself Go. Dilemma, American Eulogy. I'm giving it American Eulogy. Dilemma over Chump, but again, marginal. Bang Bang or Chump. Chump. Missing You or Bang Bang. Like, this is power pop goodness, but this is like what you think of when you think of Green Day. Like, it's got that pop punk energy, and it's got that political aspect to it that gives it some gravity. I do like both. I'm gonna give it to Bang Bang. Saints, no. Missing You, 16, yep. American Idiot Alt over Saints Are Coming. I'm gonna do it, yeah. I'm gonna pick that one for once. Shoplifter over Longview. Someone's not gonna like. So you're really not gonna like this choice, but it's Meet Me on the Roof over Longview. But it's not gonna be DUI. I honestly can't think of a choice where that's the case. Unless it's another novelty song like Simpsons Team, I'll do DUI. Wow. I'm disappointed in you, Pub Meeple. I'm also disappointed in myself. I'm not disappointed in Green Day. At least not yet. Although you really should be disappointed in Green Day with this one. Low Life over Walking Alone. Church on Sunday. But Walking Alone. She over 8th Avenue. And 8th Avenue over 1981. That one's a bit of an easier swallow. This one's a harder swallow. It's like fractions of fractions here, man. I'm giving it to Lazy Bones. But Castaway. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Falling Into Place. Youngblood. Ex-Kid over Minority. I'm giving it to Viva La Gloria over Minority. Yeah, that one's got that. Je ne sais quoi. I know I already said that last video. I'm saying it again. Bouncing off the wall. You Lied over Lights Out. Honestly, the more I think about it, I kind of don't really fuck with Lights Out, actually. Bowling Teeth or Rusty James. We're Bowling Teeth. And we're worrying over our rocks. And FOD over Rusty James. Someone might hurt me if I think otherwise, but you're going to hurt me regardless because Rusty James over the Grouch. Grouch over Pop Rocks and Coke. Pop Rocks and Coke over Dry Ice. Dry Ice over Jesus of Suburbia demo. Wild One over the same demo, but the demo. Moggs. Road to Acceptance. Moggs. Jaded. Moggs. Jinx. Moggs. Green Day. Moggs. Fire Ready Aim. Moggs. I Was There over Graffitia. I was there. Sacrilege if I picked Graffitia. Sacrilege if I picked Graffitia, although this is actually pretty close, and I'm kind of considering picking Graffitia. I'm going to Graffitia, actually. Extraordinary Girl over Reject. Reject over Father to His Son. Knowledge over Father to His Son. Father to His Son. American Dream. You're Dead. Don't want to know if you're lonely. Okay. Fancy Sauce. Take the Money and Crawl. Know Your Enemy over Lady Cobra. Lady Cobra over Fuck Time. If it seems like I'm losing a lot of my energy, it's because I am. It's 11 p.m. where I'm at right now, and I had a long day at work. So let me get my energy back up. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Fell for You over East Jesus Nowhere. We're falling for you. Take back. East Jesus Nowhere. I'm not that much of a Fever stan. I'm not that much of a Fever stan. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Is it wrong? I kind of want to vote for the acoustic version. Vote for Sex, Drugs, and Violence. Because it's still Father to His Son at its core. Even if it's just like you messing around in the project files, but like at a core, the song is significantly better than Sex, Drugs, and Violence. I feel like if you asked me this about 5 years ago, this would hurt, but it's Prosthetic Head and Jesus of Suburbia. When it's time, of course, but I'm picking Judge's Daughter and Words I Might Have Ate. I'm thinking it. I'm thinking it. But I'm no longer thinking it. Platypus, Forgotten over Peacemaker. I don't know if I agree with that. But I'm picking it over Private Al. Pollyanna over Private Al. I want to be alone over Private Al. But it's not. We're not killing the DJ just yet. We're outside. Espionage over Kill the DJ. I think I'm gonna go for it. But I'm not. I'm not a king for a day guy. Still breathing or giving Novocaine. Shit. Has it been 30 minutes yet? Can I stop the recording, leave you guys on a cliffhanger again? I'm giving it to Novocaine. And I'm giving it to Restless Heart Syndrome. But I'm giving it to Still Breathing and Adeline and Having a Blast. Sometimes they fall into place and I don't need to say a whole lot. Sometimes you just make up your own mind. Whatever it is you want me to say, you can think about me saying it. Maybe not that. That seems a little too egregious. Probably a little problematic. Almost anything. Scattered over rest. Yeah, that's what I would have done. When I come around over rest, yeah, but it's rest over that. Because I like hold on, but it's like honestly, like thinking about some of these choices, it hurts a little bit. All the time over don't want to fall in love. I'm gonna give it to all the time, but I'm not giving it to the demo. Walk away. In the end, like that's probably gonna be near the bottom of the list. I fought the law. I'll give it to Underdog. I'm not giving it to Dreaming. I kind of don't care about that song. Hitchin' a Ride or Outlaws. I'm giving it to Hitchin' a Ride. Susie Chapstick over Outlaws. I'm giving it to Susie. I'm giving it to Drama Queen. And I'm giving it to Sweet 16. But you win over Holy Toledo. Stray Heart wins over Holy Toledo. So does Westbound Sign. So does Jar. And Jackass. And Favorite Son. And Holy Toledo wins over Say Goodbye. Saviors also. Say Goodbye. Fuck Off. I'll give it to Teenage Teenager. Stewart in the Avenue. Or Paper Lanterns. This is like, in some circles, this would be considered a hate crime, making me choose between these two. I'm giving it to Paper Lanterns, though. Wake Me Up When September Ends, but Stewart in the Avenue, Pasalacqua, Panic Song, Rotting, Good Riddance. Oh, Stop when the Red Lights Flash. Holiday, Rev Rad. Stuck with Me. I kind of fuck with Sugar Youth a little bit over Strange Days and Morning. Strange Days are here to stay. No. Waiting, yep. Come Clean, yep. Burnout, no. Actually, now that I say it out loud, it's Burnout over Bobby Sox. But Bobby Sox, well over Somewhere Now. And same with Sassafras Roots and Too Dumb to Die and On the Wagon and Somewhere Now beats Carpe Diem. And honestly, so does Ballyhoo and Best Thing in Town. But not Disappearing Boy. I can't do that. Yeah. One for the Razorbacks or Say the Night. I'm giving it to Razorbacks. One of My Lies. Basket Case, I feel like. I'll give it to Stay the Night over Baby Eyes. At the Library over Baby Eyes. But Baby Eyes over Makeout Party. St. Jimmy over Makeout Party. Oh Love over Makeout Party. Only of You. Stay Young is like not a song. it's a kernel of a song, and then the chorus happens, and it's like, oh, we're doing this for a whole minute straight. Tired of waiting for you, back in the USA. Blood, sex, and booze, troubled times. And I guess you get a vote. Yeah, actually, you know what? You're getting a vote for once. No one knows over Black Eye. It's Black Eyeliner. Yeah. Ooh, this is actually a little painful. A little bit painful. What's her name? Over No One Knows. I'm giving it to What's Her Name. No One Knows. Too Much Too Soon. Armored Shanks. Coma City. Corvette Summer. I'm a defender of Corvette Summer, but it's not going to be high up in the ranking. I can almost guarantee you that. But it is going to be over Look Ma No Brains. It's not going to be Oh Yeah. I would literally rather listen to like anything else. 86 or Christie Road. I'm giving it to 86. But Christie Road over Brat. Nice Guys finished last over Brat. We don't need to talk about it. I'm going to give it to Last Ride In, honestly. I feel like I don't ever really vote for that. Probably because it's just a silly little instrumental, but it's a nice instrumental. It's a nice little vibe. And Smash It Like Belushi's, it's not a bad song, but I feel like Last Ride In, it's just sometimes it's about the atmosphere. Sometimes that's what you're bringing to the table. You're focusing on it's an instrumental. Like that's what you're focusing on. You don't really have anything to say, and that's okay. Smash It Like Belushi over One Eyed Bastard. We're smashing it like Belushi. We're doo da da. I'm gonna give it to 21 Guns. I don't really like 21 Guns, to be perfectly honest with you. Like I've never really cared much for that song. I know my mom loves 21 Guns, and I love my mom, but I don't love 21 Guns. So I don't know how to traverse this. Deadbeat Holiday or Last of the American Girls, Desensitized. But I gotta give Deadbeat Holiday its flowers. And I've been saying that a lot lately. I don't know what's coming over me here. 21st Century Breakdown of Revolution 99. We're revolutionizing how we do rankings in this piece. We are approaching 30 minutes. Are we going to get one of the hardest decisions of my life within the next 3 minutes? Maybe. Maybe not. Sick of Me or 21st Century Breakdown. I'm giving it to 21st Century Breakdown. One that I want over Sick of Me. I'll give it to Sick of Me. And Like a Rolling Stone. It's not Song of the Century. I'm going to have to give it to Amy. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I don't know, man. I don't fucking know Chainsaw. I know well enough to know what I'm not picking. No Pride over American Eulogy. Brutal Love over American Eulogy. Brain Stew over American Eulogy. Sometimes they make it easy for you. Dilemma. Yump. Bang Bang. Missing You. 16. Yeah. State of Shock. Generation. Has my generation appeared yet? Is this the first time I've seen my generation and I'm only just now realizing it? I really let myself go. So Low Life over Shoplifter. We're Low Life. And we're Church on Sunday. And we're Walking Alone. And She. And Shoplifter. Meet Me on the Roof. Longview. 8th Avenue over Angel Blue. But Angel Blue over 1981. 1981 over Walking the Dog. Android over Walking the Dog. Misery over Walking the Dog. X-Kid over Letter Bomb. That's an easy choice. Easy choice. Easy choice. Easy. But X-Kid. Youngblood. I'll give it to Gloria. and Minority and Bouncing Off the Wall. But it's better than You Lied, and You Lied's better than Chombo Time of the Year. You Irritate Me is not better than Chombo Time of the Year, and we don't acknowledge that last song. We don't acknowledge it at all. I was there pulling teeth. I'm giving it to Pulling Teeth, and I was there. And Worry Rock, Caulfield, FOD, Rusty Yames. I'll give it to Graffitia. Grouch over Extraordinary Girl without any question in my mind. Pop Rocks and Coke without any question in my mind. Dry Ice, yep. Wild One, yep. Jesus of Suburbia Demo over Extraordinary Girl, I'm going with it. Road to Acceptance, yeah, well, sure. Jaded, yeah, okay. Jinx over Extraordinary Girl, yeah, sure. Green Day, no, sorry. Nah, your reign of terror's ended. But I'll give it over Father of Son, and I'll definitely give it over Fire Ready Aim. You're dead. Don't want to know if you're lonely. Fancy Sauce, like. I'll give a Fire Ready Aim over Take the Money and Crawl, but it's not really like I want to listen either. So Take the Money and Crawl. I want to be on TV and Know Your Enemy. And Cobra. Fuck Time. I'll do placeovers in my head. Okay, so we're over 30 minutes. I'm going to leave it here. We managed to get... It looks like it's halfway. If it's not directly halfway, it looks like it's a little more than halfway. So we're getting to the real meat and potatoes here of these rankings because we're over halfway and we're going to get some very difficult choices coming along. I might have to put this on pause and then finish it up tomorrow when I'm a little more awake. My voice is a little more spry. And, yeah, when I can think. When I can think just a little bit more than I'm trying to think. So, let me know in the comments below, which one do you think I'm going to pick? Prosthetic Head or Last Night on Earth? I feel like the answer is obvious. But, is it obvious to you? Probably. It's probably really obvious to you, but... yeah, let me know in the comments below if you're enjoying these videos. I'm having a good time making them. I know I sound a little tired, and that's because I am. So that's kind of why I'm taking a break for now. But I can't thank you enough for watching. Be sure to, like the video, do a little subscribe. Would love to try to make more videos in the future. I kind of had to take a break for a while because my external hard drive bit the shed. And, yeah, my laptop barely has any room on it to store these videos, let alone an entire goddamn game. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Don't be a stranger. And stay young? I don't know if I like that. Fuck it. Just cut the recording.